And we are your election headquarters. In less than 24 hours, the much anticipated NDC's National Delegates Congress will be underway at the Accra Sports Stadium. National Communications Officer of the party, Sammy Jemfi, is assuring all stakeholders and participants of their safety of the upcoming Congress. This assurance follows chaos and assaults that characterized last weekend's National Youth and Women's Congress at Winneba.
National Youth and Women's Congress was marred with violent disturbances causing injury to 3 persons and destruction of property. Police intervention helped calm the situation for the process to continue. The incumbent communication officer, Sammy Jemfi, says the party has taken a cue from the violent clashes and has made provision for enhanced security.
Adequate security measures have been put in place. We are working with the police, the Ghana Police Service. Our internal party security will be here to also complement their efforts. We've learned useful lessons from what happened in Cape Coast, and we can assure our rank and file and the general public that we will not have any such occurrence here on Saturday. So be rest assured that security will not be a problem at all.
He also insists the NDC party is united despite the name-calling and counter-accusation among competing candidates, especially for the chairmanship slot.
The NDC is not doomed. The NDC is in fact getting stronger and stronger and stronger. In every contest, there's a possibility of some acrimony and disagreements. But once the contest is over, we've always demonstrated that we are one big family, we love ourselves, and we have a common goal, and that common goal is our common focus. And so you can be rest assured that after all is said and done, after newly executives are elected and sworn in, we will unite, come together as one, and work for the progress of the National Democratic Congress.
A total of about 9,000 delegates are expected to participate in the NDC's Congress come Saturday. A report by Prince Ofosu-Ampofo read to you.
Okay, then let's take you to Parliament, because some MPs have been reacting to the latest developments within the National Democratic Congress. As we look at the weekend's electoral exercise, Kwekwasanti, parliamentary correspondent, is joining us via Zoom right now for more on this. And Kweku, we understand that the House, especially those on this side of the minority, have been sharing their concerns with you ahead of the exercise.
So I was able to get in touch with the minority whip just before he left Parliament. That is Ahmed Ibrahim. He just left the House. And he says that he believes that the NDC is currently facing this kind of uncertainty because the NPP are supporting Ahmed Ibrahim. The NPP are supporting Ofosu-Ampofo, who they think if he wins, that will, in terms of the 2024 elections, weaken the front of the NDC. So far, we haven't heard such language from the leadership of the party. And this is a key person in Parliament who says that he believes that the NDC must look at this issue very well, and that if they elect Ofosu-Ampofo, this will hurt the party's chances in 2024 because the NPP, the governing New Patriotic Party, are backing Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo because they see him as a weak candidate and one person that they can win over. He has also been speaking about the numbers ahead of tomorrow. The numbers in Parliament are crucial. There are 137 NDC MPs. He says that General Mosquito of Esiedungetia can count on at least 128 NDC MPs who are fully behind him. He goes as far as saying that 9 NDC MPs, only 9 of their colleagues, are supporting Ofosu-Ampofo, and that they have the names and they know exactly who these persons are. There are only 9 who are in Parliament and supporting Ofosu-Ampofo. And so, I mean, very controversial statements that are being said now by Ahmed Ibrahim, who is a minority whip, who says that ahead of tomorrow's crucial election, the NDC's best bet is General Mosquito Esiedungetia, who is currently the General Secretary, and that any decision to elect someone Ofosu-Ampofo will be disastrous for the party's quest to wrestle power from the NPP in 2024.
His statement's quite crucial, isn't it? Particularly when we've not heard from the minority leader but in the rank of the NDC in Parliament, this is someone who's key. So have we had any reactions or contrary voices to that?
So he is in terms of the rank, he's the third highest ranking NDC official in Parliament. And indeed, to just send you back a few weeks back, after General Mosquito launched his campaign, Ahmed Ibrahim, was on that platform and said that the minority were solidly and fully behind Ofosu-Ampofo to back, they were solidly behind General Mosquito to win the chairmanship race. At the time, the NDC caucus in Parliament put out a statement saying that officially, as a caucus, they have not endorsed any of the candidates. But today, he's putting numbers to the kind of rhetoric he has been engaging in the past few weeks. He says that 128 NDC MPs are behind Johnson and Asiedun Ketia, and they are supporting his bid to win the chairmanship, and they are also doing the best that they can to whip the party's base in their various constituencies ahead of that crucial vote tomorrow, and that only 9 NDC MPs are supporting Ofosu-Ampofo. And so if his words are anything to go by, and the whips in Parliament are powerful in terms of how they manage the numbers. They are the ones who call MPs to come to the floor whenever there's votes, so they count votes, literally. That's what whips do. And he's saying that the Asiedun Ketia can count on 128 NDC MPs. Of course, he doesn't mention names.
Okay.
Whether or not the minority leader, the chief whip himself, and other key NDC MPs in Parliament are part of this 128.
This is an election. Anything at all can happen. Has he spoken to you on the unlikely events from his side? And I'm saying this based on what he's saying. When he sees his opponent, if I could describe it that way, being the chairperson of the incumbent chair of the NDC, Ofosu-Ampofo, win the elections. What are we likely to see? Has he spoken to you on that?
Indeed, that is the concern, that given the current rancor within the party, it may be difficult to bring the party together after tomorrow's crucial election. So I put it to him, in the lead up to the NPP election, John Boadu, for instance, was very confident that he was going to win the general secretary race. He lost. And so is the camp of Asiedun Ketia preparing for a possible defeat in the hands of Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo? He says that that's not something they are even looking at, because according to any and every projections that they have made, Asiedun Ketia will tomorrow floor Ofosu-Ampofo, and that Ofosu-Ampofo is getting this NPP support because they see him as weak, and that is the only reason why Ofosu-Ampofo is still in the race, because of that NPP support he's garnered. But the rank and file of the party are going to go with Johnson and Asiedun Ketia in tomorrow's election.
Asante, parliamentary correspondent, for joining us. We're grateful, and of course be on the lookout for our coverage. This is your election headquarters.